With mass protests continuing around the country, President Trump says he's ready to use the military to crack down on the protesters. CBS's Michael George reports from Minneapolis.
As President Trump spoke from the White House Rose Garden last night, the nearby violence between police and protesters could be heard.
We must never give in to anger or hatred.
Peaceful protesters in Lafayette Park had been fired on with tear gas. A cameraman from an Australian TV station was hit by police.
Oh.
Whoa!
President Trump said he will use the military if the nationwide protests can't be controlled.
To stop the rioting and looting, to end the destruction and arson, and to protect the rights of law-abiding Americans.
It was a similar message he relayed to the nation's governors on a call earlier in the day.
If he can't say something that is going to help us across the nation to bring the temperature down, then he shouldn't say anything at all.
After the protesters were cleared out, President Trump walked to a church damaged in Sunday night's protest and posed for a photo while holding the Bible.
We have a great country.
For days now, protesters have called for justice in the death of George Floyd. But at times, violence has overshadowed the message. But yesterday, there was calm on the streets of Minneapolis, and Floyd's brother pleaded for it to stay that way.
Let's switch it up. Yes. Amen. Do this peacefully, please.
At a Delaware church, former Vice President Joe Biden said he'll form a police oversight board if elected president.
There's a lot of different things that can change.
Biden is expected to give a speech today in Philadelphia on the protests. Michael George, CBS News, Minneapolis.
The bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Washington says the president's appearance at that church went against the teachings of Jesus and everything their church stands for. Before becoming the bishop in Washington in 2011, the Reverend Dr. Mary Ann Budde served 18 years as rector of St. John's Episcopal in Minneapolis. She spoke with Gail King on CBS This Morning.
If I have family there, I have deep friends. I know something of the deep racial divides of that city that are historic and embedded in the institutions of that of the city and of the state. And so, so all of that, and yet the deep desire of so many to bring about change, and the violence that is erupting is. It's devastating, but the fundamental cause of the pain is something that we all must look at and all must address.
Bishop Budde also said on Twitter, "We are followers of Jesus. In no way do we support the president's incendiary response to a wounded, grieving nation. We stand with those seeking justice for the death of George Floyd through this sacred act of peaceful protest."